right.
One hand. No, put your hand like this.
One more ticket? Tell him right.
Don't smile. Don't lie. 1, 2, 3.
I'm pretty sure he did not remember. I'm pretty sure he hated me too.
When, of course, we were first all given the topic, we spent a great deal of writing, talking about things such as you can see now with me and Will, of course. And our biggest thing was making sure that our entire group was completely happy with the story. And, through about the 4 days of talking through it, we all came to a really great understanding and all contributed to the story, which is really exciting for us. Now, even though we felt that we had a very original story and we had, more of a grasp on it than anyone else would, we had a decently difficult time starting off. As you can see, these are scenes of Christian being tied up. These shots actually did not even premiere in the film. We first had the setup in the green room, trying to make that work, and it actually didn't. We had a difficult time finding lighting, enough space, so at that point we had taken a break to film a separate amount of scenes that did feature in the film. And when coming back to these scenes, trying to figure out, what are we going to do with all this footage, first couple of scenes, we cut our losses and of course started over with Christian approaching April, which we written her as, a very seductive heroine, of course. And it did a good job. They have, of course, a simple conversation, as you can see. And we did take quite a bit of time trying to figure out where we wanted this scene to occur so it would blend in naturally with all the other events that he would be facing within the same timeline of the scene. So now we're going to do an alternative situation and just film some interviews. And of course, make sure that we use our time wisely and get as much done with the situation that's been given.
So, Cruz.
My favorite shot would have to be one that I actually had Eduardo help me set up, where it's focusing down on him, of us choking out Christian with the probe, and I thought that was just beautiful. I set up the shot and then had a really good cameraman hold that shot, and that was just beautiful.
Was it easy filming the criteria for this film?
I think, considering that my group and me, I acted as a whole, it was much easier. There were a few shots that were confusing, of course, like Christian's push or deciding which push to use. But overall, it was much easier than the past. How did you come up with the idea for Shhh?
Well, coming up with the film, I wanted to do something different than most slam movies that I've seen in the past. Like, we know the film, the archive footage that we saw of Eduardo stabbing you back in 9th grade. I gotta say, that was not very good. And most slam film, horror genres that I've seen of that, I just don't find them to be as good. So I wanted to do something a little bit different and put a little spin on the actual thriller horror genre, and then came up with Shhh. Coming to life, and at the end of the day, after shooting everything, I couldn't really be any more happier. We hit all the criteria. Everyone in my group was fantastic, and we had a good time filming the shots. There was just one beautiful shot that we didn't get in the movie, but oh well.
I like this group. I like it.
What was it like for you?
It was great. Working with Will and be part of the team.
What was it like working with us?
With you guys? Yeah, it's great.
Do you feel that doing this for your first time that you did a good job, or do you think that there's things that you would have definitely changed about your first performance?
Well, I'd probably try to improve, try to actually act. Cruz made me uncomfortable. I want to put that on camera, I don't know, just like the idea of being kidnapped, that'd be pretty uncomfortable for me, in real life, if that happened.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, great. Thank you. Did you ever feel that it was difficult with the lighting situation?
Definitely, because sometimes there'd be parts missing, or it was just difficult because it would take so long, and you just needed to find the right situation, and it was hard to do that.
What was it like directing the film?
It was really fun. At first,